Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Tiernan Center in Richmond as we bring you Red Devils volleyball here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame. The Red Devils home tonight as they take on the Anderson Indians in North Central Conference play. Last statistics we have, the Red Devils coming in at 8-14. We'll make sure that is the exact record. The Red Devils have won 3 out of their last 5. Their last outing, they lost a tough one to Connorsville by a final of 3-2. On the other side of the ledger, the Anderson Indians coming in at 3-14. They've now lost 4 straight. Their most recent matchup, they ended up losing to Liberty Christian after losing to Marion 3-0, a team they beat earlier in the year by a final of 2-1 at the Jay County Invitational. Troy Nargowski, Jan Clark, and of course, Jan, you were at the Connorsville matchup just a couple of nights ago, in which the Red Devils lost a 5-setter down in Connorsville. I know you just said a little bit ago, a very warm night in that gym. Red Devils couldn't get it done on that matchup, so they're going to try it again here tonight and get back on the winning side of things.
Lost the first 2 games, and I'm thinking, well, there's no way they can pull this out. Won the next 2 games. Yeah. Went to the tiebreaker, had a 14-10 lead in the tiebreaker.
Really?
And lost 17-15.
Yeah. Wow. That's a tough one right there.
Real tough.
Question now is, from the last time that you and I were here at the Tiernan Center, we're getting now to the point where these teams have to get tournament ready. Let me ask you, how close are the Red Devils now to being tournament ready?
If they had beaten Connorsville, I would say they were getting close. They have to win this game. Anderson's record's very poor. Richmond's at home. They have to win this game. Then they go into their invitational next week from Saturday, and they got teams like New Palestine, Franklin County, a great field. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out with that. And then the North Central Conference tournament is here just before the sectional. So are they tournament ready? I can't answer that.
Doesn't sound like a good endorsement.
Well, I mean, since they lost to Connorsville, they've lost to everybody else in the sectional. They haven't played New Palestine, but New Palestine's beaten everybody that Richmond's lost to.
Yeah.
So you have to say that the odds are against them.
Yeah.
But in sports, I don't know. It's like you said. I don't know if you coined this phrase. It's not who you play; it's how you play.
I've heard that before. Well, I'll tell you what, we don't know much about Anderson, so when we come back, we'll give you what information we do have, and we'll also talk about the Red Devils as they get prepared for the Anderson Indians coming up tonight right here on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Mendenhall's True Value in Richmond is your local source for the things you need at home or your business every day. Everything from hardware, tools, carpet cleaner rentals, window and screen repair, lawn and garden supplies, as well as hunting and fishing licenses. It's all in one place at Mendenhall's True Value Hardware, right around the corner at 125 Southwest 5th Street in Richmond. Give them a call for more information at 962-4842.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, Richmond and Anderson coming up in just a few moments. Red Devils, we mentioned, coming into this one winning 3 out of their last 5, dropping a 5-setter. Connorsville Red Devils coming in at 7.9 kills percent. Their hitting percentage at 163, 99 total blocks. They average 16.5 digs per set. Their serving aces at 184, 3.2 aces per set. And, of course, the senior Zoe Woolridge playing well this year, 145 digs. Their hitting percentage at 220, 116 kills. Now, I asked you if you thought the Red Devils were tournament ready. Let me ask you this. Were they better against Connorsville despite losing and falling down early than they were the last time we saw them here? Because when they were here the last time, I don't think they played very well. In fact, they seemed a little bit lethargic at times.
Well, they were a really good team the third and fourth sets.
Okay.
Really good. But they started off very slow. Matt said, we have to learn how not to come out flat.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the season's about over. If they get into the sectional and come out flat, it's over.
Yeah, it'll be one and done.
So, you know, you don't get a lot of chances in volleyball. You get 3 sets, and if you get down 0-2, a lot of teams have trouble coming back. And I got to hand it to Richmond. They had a lot of girls at Connorsville that had great stats, individual stats, but they didn't win.
Yeah, that's right.
And I heard, somebody told me that Connorsville said that was their best match of the year.
No kidding.
Yeah. So,
well, I've got to ask you, though, we'll take one last break before we get to the starting lineups and such, but I got to ask you, though, when I watch Richmond play, doesn't the inconsistency, and I would imagine this does come, I mean, when you look at a young team, you get inconsistency, but doesn't that concern Coach Fisher, knowing that, boy, you can play extremely well in one set, and then the next set, you just don't look like the same team? Because we have seen that this year.
Yeah, it is. Consistency is a big part of it, and we've talked about momentum. But you can look at almost any sport. You can look at basketball, baseball. If you get off to a slow start and you get down 4 runs to none, 5 runs to none, it's tough to come back.
Yeah.
And I think getting off to a good start is a big thing in volleyball. And we haven't seen a lot of that this year. And sometimes we have, but not a lot.
And that's the inconsistency, plus the other thing, momentum. And the Red Devils got to put some points together. We're talking about 6-7 point runs. Now, I think they're going to do it tonight. I don't think Anderson, first off, is a very good volleyball team.
No.
The numbers show that. But I think, as you said before, these are the kind of matches Richmond should win and Richmond should dominate, right?
Connorsville didn't have a great record. I asked their head coach for the match started, what's your record? And she says, I don't know.
Really?
And if the head coach doesn't know your record, it's probably not very good.
Yeah, if they were winning, they would know. All right, we'll come back, get this one underway in a couple of moments. This has been the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with comprehensive auto repair services that include car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. You'll be hard-pressed to find the same level of expertise that our auto mechanic specialists provide. For a high-performing vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, call 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Back here at the Tiernan Centers, we're set for tonight's NCC matchup. Anderson in the green in the far court, Red Devils in their black in the near court. Coach Fisher, Ethan Jacobs, the two head coaches, got their teams ready to go. By the way, the national anthem did not play. You mentioned, is that a good omen or a bad omen? Generally, that never turns out well for somebody. You know, it always seems like you get it started, next thing you know, the whole night goes wrong.
It's my understanding if Richmond can win this match tonight, they'll get the number 2 seed in the NCC tournament coming up a week from Saturday here.
Really? The number 2 seed?
That's what he said. Now, I think the number 1 seed is going to be McConaughey. We saw them up in the Avon Invitational, and they're awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, want to make sure that you watch the schedule for the NCC tournament that'll be coming up here very soon. We'll hopefully have details as well. Side out Indians, and we are underway. Red Devils unable to play that first serve very well, and Anderson gets on the board 1-0. Side out Indians once again. Allie Partlow, the senior, on the serve. Red Devils on the return. Nothing there for Justice Mays and the Red Devils. Red Devils cover at the middle. Mays this time. Ball just clipping the top of the net, and that'll be a point for the Red Devils. Give that point to Lorelei Depew, a freshman. Side out Red Devils. We will see Molly Morkin. Now the serve coming out of the Red Devil lineup is Lauren Udy. She's another freshman. Tied at 1, side out Red Devils, and now the first serve on the way for Richmond here tonight. A good one. Middle set, right, deep, and it is long. Did it get touched? The Red Devils thought it was touched.
Well, she had a great game down at Connorsville the other night.
Kira did?
Yeah, she had a wonderful.
Well, they're going to ask one of the floor officials. I don't know if I ever told you this, Jan. I think this is a really tough position to put high school students in to be officials in games like this.
Yeah, it is. Well, and I've seen mothers out there, too. I don't know how much better they are.
The point went
and I'm not naming mothers.
No, Richmond with a point, tied at 2 apiece. Well, there's 2 sports. One of them is volleyball, where you have students up until the upper levels of state tournament refereeing matches on the floor, and tennis is the other one where the boys and girls call their own games.
Yeah, well, that can be dangerous too.
That one,
well, I don't know how else you do it.
Well, I'm not sure either, but I'm not sure at some point.
What do they do at the state finals? They still call their own?
No, they have officials all the way around, yeah. 3-2 Red Devils on top. Service error number 1 on the Red Devils here tonight. That service error by Justice Mays. And we're tied at 3. Well, let me ask how you'd feel if you were playing a basketball game and one of them was some junior high kid.
I wouldn't like it.
I didn't think so. Side out Indians. Ball played at the net. Anderson will keep it alive thanks to Emma Kelly. Nice dig there, but it goes beyond the reach of Clark, who, by the way, the last time we were here played extremely well in that back row.
One of her better games.
And she's off to a good start here tonight. Good effort. 4-3 Indians. The Indians are not known as a good volleyball program. They're trying, but they've struggled. There's a service error the other way. We're tied at 4 apiece.
What's Anderson good in right now?
Not much. They are really struggling in athletics. Side out Red Devils. On the serve will be Janaea Thompson. Back set to the right. Clark in the air, and that'll be a point for the Indians. And I'm not trying to disrespect Anderson in no way, but they have not found success in a lot of their programs in quite some time.
And I thought when Madison, Hyde, Highland, and Anderson everybody thought, boy, there's going to be a state power.
Yeah, they all scattered elsewhere. 5-4, Anderson on top first set. Middle set for Richmond, and the point. They found the soft middle, Lorelei Depew there. And we're tied at 5 apiece. Yeah, I shouldn't say most, but a lot of the student athletes that when those schools were closed ended up going to Pendleton and elsewhere around the area. Here is Udi on the serve now for the Red Devils. You'll see her step into your picture right there. Has that running serve, which sometimes can be very difficult to handle. Indians tried the return, and it's hit into the net. That's an attack error that time on the Indians. 6-5, Red Devils lead by 1. Maybe if the Indians changed their color scheme, it might help. Huh?
Why don't you suggest that?
The Christmas colors are probably not going to get it done. Oh, there you go. There's Woolridge, but they're going to call a net violation.
Yeah. I didn't see her in the net, but apparently she was.
So that'll go against Richmond, tied at 6. Molly Copeland coming in.
It's been tied at almost every score so far. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Side out Indians. Indians looking for just their 4th win of the year, and there again, somebody not making the right call. You had Thompson stepping in front of Clark.
Yeah. Part of that's communicating, too.
And I was going to ask you, it just seems like there's a lack of communication sometimes, either on that back row, on the set, whatever the case may be, and that is a service error the other way. We're tied at 7. But we see that a lot. And I'm not a big volleyball aficionado, but I think that there needs to be better communication somewhere. And I'm sure you've relayed that, right?
Nobody listens to me much anymore.
Did you tell them about the 6-2 as well?
I'm still trying to understand it myself. How can I explain it?
Red Devils back on offense once again, and they'll work it to the left side to Justice Mays, and Mays with the point. And the Red Devils gain a 1-point lead at 8-7, side out Richmond. Allison Jude, just a sophomore. By the way, don't forget it's homecoming week tomorrow. High school football headed your way. Red Devils, middle set. And there's another kill by Lorelei Depew, and Richmond a 9-7 lead. Well, you see some really good moments out of Depew and Udi, and mentioned Clark earlier. Those freshmen, that's right inside the line. It's a good freshman group to work around and certainly to build upon.
It's a good freshman class, too. The JV's 14-6, and they have a lot of good freshmen on that team. So when those girls are seniors, I'm looking forward to see what they can do.
So we have to wait 3 years?
No, how about juniors? How about next year?
How about next year? The ball disappeared. It went down the hallway. And so it took a couple of minutes to retrieve it. Side out Indians, 9-8 Red Devils. That's a deep serve and a service error on the Indians. That'll be their second. So each team with 2 service errors here in the first set. Thompson out, and into serve now Depew. Depew, it seems like she's going to grow, too. She's got a little bit of size. There's a ace for the Red Devils, 10-9, or take that back, 11-8.
She's not very muscular, but she is very well coordinated. She's going to have a great 4 years.
Just need to get some height. We need somebody about 6'1", 6'2" in that area, and get a couple of them.
I'm not sure what you can do about that, but that's what they need.
That's a wish. There is Wright on the push. Indians able to play it, and the return. Mays inside the attack line. Good spin, good top spin on that one. And the Red Devils now have a 4-point lead. Well, you talked about size a couple of times, and Richmond just seems to be lacking that size. They'll get somebody maybe 5'9", and they kind of top out at 5'9". All I'm asking for is give us maybe 4 more inches. Kiera Wright there for the Red Devils. Now a little distance here in the opening set at 13-8.
That's 4 points in a row.
Ethan Jacobs up coaching his team. You see Matt Fisher at the bottom of your screen. Doesn't sit down very much. That's going to be, I believe, outside the antenna, and it is. That'll be an attack error on the Indians. 14-8, 6-point lead. Side out again for Richmond with Lorelei Depew. Indians starting now to fade a little bit here in the first set. Mays. Well, that was touched on the back row, so that'll go to Richmond.
That was going to be out by a long shot.
Yeah. Not a good decision there in that back row. That looked like number 5, Allie Partlow. Well, the Red Devils will take it.
6 points in a row.
Well, we did. There's a timeout. We will come back here at the Tiernan Center on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils on top of this one. First set, 15-8.
Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, Their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
Indians get the point. That was Shayla Hart there on the point for Anderson. They break that streak that the Red Devils built, their 15-8 lead, and there is a ace on the other side.
When the ball hits the net, it just seems to change everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't anticipate it.
No, it is. You can clip that net. That's one of the better things you can do as a server.
I
that's not easy.
I don't know that they do it intentionally, but it's a big break when you can do it.
Yeah, 15-10. Red Devils will find Mays on the outside, cross-court attack, and that's going to be wide. And it's back to a 4-point lead.
3 in a row for Anderson.
So the Red Devils unable to pull away here in the first set. Side out again for the Indians. Woolridge on that back middle row, and nothing there again on the attack. Indians will go to the middle. Top up front, and there is Wright on the putback there for the Red Devils, 16-11. Just enough touch that time by Kiera Wright, the senior. Side out Richmond, here is Molly Morkin. That's one of those serves. Now, that didn't hit the net, but boy, I tell you what, it shaved right off the top of it.
Excellent serve. You hit that ball low and hard, it's hard to get back.
Richmond again up by 6. A lot of teams don't react very well to that line drive serve at all. Well, that had a knuckle on it. Looked like a Phil Necro pitch right there.
And there's a talent, and I mean, you can serve that ball as a knuckleball.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hard to, it wavers at you coming over there.
Well, Morkin, a little more spin on it this time, and Richmond will play it. Big hit on the right side by Rogers, who has checked in for Richmond, and that's going to be just on the line. Lorelei Depew was gambling that it would have gone out, but it gets just inside the line right there, and the Red Devils give it the point.
I don't think Matt was happy with that.
Thompson back in for the Red Devils, the libero for the Red Devils. And there's another point. Mays.
Too much standing right there.
Yeah, Mays probably should have played that one. Back to a 5-point lead, side out Indians. On the serve will be Molly Copeland. They have several seniors on this team. Hey, that'll be long off the right. Strike that time at Rogers. Back to a 4-point lead.
I was getting ready to say Richmond's close to that magical 20-point mark, but Anderson's rallied here. They scored 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the last 9 points.
Wow. By the way, we talk about seniors. They have 9 seniors on their roster.
Anderson?
9 seniors. Yep.
What will they have next year?
Oh,
they're 3 and awful this year.
They'll have a freshman and 1 junior left. That one is pushed to the side and score. Richmond with the point, 19-14. Anderson will make a change as Copeland is out. Coming into their lineup is Sydney Spaeth. Side out Red Devils, and we will see Justice Mays on the serve. Well, I don't think we have seen Richmond play their best volleyball here tonight. Wright tried to shove that one in that corner. Came up a little bit short. Side out Anderson.
Now I count 10 seniors. Count those again.
1, 2, there's 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're right, there are 10. I missed it by 1. Red Devils get the point, 2015. I must have mistaken Emma Kelly because that S is a little bit small. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Side out Red Devils, here is Thompson. So again, 10 seniors on this team. A junior and a freshman listed on the varsity roster.
And their JV's not very strong.
No. Indians, middle attack. And Indians thought that was touched. The official said no. Trying to hit that one down to Union County. That's how far that was out. Side out Red Devils again. Indians hit that one in the net. That attack error by Emma Kelly.
I'd say it's over right here.
Yeah, Richmond now with a 7-point lead here at home in this opening set. Mishandled by the libero, which generally is the best defensive player you have. That was not played well at all by Jordan Beatrice. One of the 3 captains on this Anderson volleyball team. And right now it is Thompson who's doing the damage for the Red Devils. Here is Woolridge.
That's money in the bank.
It is. Yeah, Anderson had no answer right there for Woolridge. And this is your biggest lead, and now set point for Richmond. Back set to the right. Red Devils play it well as there for Richmond is Rogers, but then you didn't get the set very well there, huh?
Well, actually made a nice pass to the front line. They just, 2 of them went out.
Yeah, and we see that a lot. They just miscommunication. Side out Indians.
Good thing it wasn't 23 all right there.
Yeah, no kidding. Here's Woolridge again, and Woolridge with the point. Now the first set belongs to the Red Devils here at the Tiernan Center. We will come back in just a couple of moments on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond, top of this one, 25-16.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond.
We're back here at the Tiernan Center with the Red Devils winning the first set. You see it right there, 25-16, so they'll try to make it 2-zip here at home.
That first set turned around. It was 8-8, and Lorelei Depew was serving 3, 6, 7 points in a row. Went from 8-8 to 15-8, and that was where the match turned.
Yeah.
And
boy, how many times we talk about where you just get that roll going, and the next thing you know, you get the other team down, and they rarely come back.
You know, Anderson cut it back some, but they never really. Richmond was never in any real trouble from then on.
Side out Red Devils, and serving in the far court now will be Molly Morkin. So we'll get a closer look at the Indians right in front of us. See if Richmond can get off to a good start here in the second set. Indians misplay that one. We'll take it. I watch their head coach, Ethan Jacobs. You can kind of tell he's a little frustrated.
What's he going to be next year?
Maybe doing something else. Indians again. Play at the net, and it came up short.
Let me ask you, is that wise to have 10 seniors?
Not if you're 4 or 3 and 14, I don't think. I guess
I
if
don't
I'm
think
gonna,
it matters what record you have.
You
don't
don't
think it's wise to lose your entire roster.
Well, if you're reloading, it's okay. Indians go deep again. That'll be long. I guess it depends on your philosophy. If you think you can win with the seniors, keep them. If you can't.
Well, they have 10 seniors on the team. What's their record?
3 and 14.
Case closed.
Okay. Indians on the attack to the outside, and that's going to be long off the right arm again of Rogers. And it's now 3-1. Well, here's the other thing that I guess if I'm Coach Jacobs, I can see that JV, and we saw them a little bit ago, you said there's not much there, so I guess you better try to play with what you got. There's a point for the Red Devils, and that, by the way, was right, I believe. And you're figuring, I guess, too, that if you have 10 seniors and you've played with this group up through the 4 years, that maybe by the time they're seniors, they'll blossom.
How's that gone?
It's not gone well. So he guessed wrong. Here's Justice Mays on the serve. Red Devils +3, and that'll be pushed to the outside, and another attack error on the Indians. Well, I'm not going to speculate, but I'd venture to say most of their real athletic players do play basketball. They always have a whole bunch of tall, strong basketball players to deal with.
But Anderson hasn't necessarily been that strong in basketball.
They have not. That's played at the net, but they're going to call a net violation on the Red Devils. Kiera Wright getting into the net. No, they have not. They have not had much success in the either boys or girls over the last few years.
Anderson's like Kokomo and Marion and a lot of those big towns that used to rule the NCC in years past. Losing all that industry, and the student population is down. Muncie Central's another one.
Mm-hmm. There's Wright. That'll be a point.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's not the same, is it?
No.
Side out Richmond.
And how long has it been since an NCC team was really a serious contender for a state championship in football or basketball?
Well, Kokomo went last year.
Wow.
Okay, so there's one.
How are they doing this year?
Not well. Yeah, what have you done for me lately? And their run last year was really a surprise. It caught me off guard.
They must have had all seniors.
Yeah, probably did. Red Devils and the Indians keep it alive. Good job by Anderson. Here's Woolridge. The Indians finally get a block up front. That'll be a double hit, I believe it is. But in football, then again, that was, I don't know, I guess that was an anomaly. And
Kokomo
Coach Colby
went to the state finals?
Mm-hmm, in 5A, yeah.
The final game?
Yeah.
Now they're 0-5.
Now they're 1-5. Change coaches. Coach Colby gone. No longer playing that tight T formation. Woolridge again from the outside. Anderson again the dig. Here comes Richmond again. They went soft, and Anderson able to play it back. Morkin. Good job. Molly with that little push. 8-2 Red Devils side out. Thompson.
So Kokomo's got a new coach.
Yeah.
Are they playing the 6-2?
They probably want to now. They got away from that tight tee. I think they're playing more spread. Good job there by Thompson. Kept alive by Rogers. Richmond again on the return. Anderson to the outside. That's going to be wide.
9-2. This isn't going to be close.
Speaking of Kokomo, by the way, they have a brand new facility in football. They got a brand new press
Artificial
box.
turf.
Artificial turf. Beautiful facility now. Woolridge went soft and hit it into the net. Attack air, Red Devils. Back in the lineup for the Indians will be Emma Kelly. Side out here will be Michaela Murrow.
Facilities don't necessarily translate into wins, though, do they?
No, they don't. But you know what? As long as you and I have been in this business, that's a nice dig by Clark. All I really care about is my comfort, not theirs. Here is Anderson on the return. That'll be wide. And the Red Devils now lead it by 7. You know how that is. Some of those press boxes are nothing but a you-know-what hole.
Oh, man. I can remember the Logan Sport one years and years ago. I don't know what they got now since I've lost my binoculars up there.
Well, when they found them, they replaced that.
Yeah.
The press box is a little bit better, but it's still not.
They sold those and improved their press box.
There's a point misplayed by Elena Tilford.
Lauren's got a really good serve. She and Molly and Justice Mays, Lorelei, a lot of good servers on this team.
Yeah. And the Red Devils an 8-point lead here in this second set. Another good serve. You know, watch it. Coach Jacobs, I feel your pain. I've been there before. Things don't go right, and they just start going downhill fast. Another nice serve. That's outside the antenna. There you go. That's a good call. I'm in just the perfect position to see that, and that was a good call.
Well, Lauren's got a good mixture of a good, hard, low serve, and she can also hit the soft serve just over the net. She can place the ball well. See, just like that.
Yeah, they attack that zone to the left. And
the net.
Yep, that was Anderson that time. Yeah, Anderson.
Somebody was in the net. I thought maybe it was Ella for a minute, but
I think they ended up getting Allie Partlow, excuse me. So timeout on the floor. The Red Devils have opened up an 11-point lead here in the second set. Stay right there. This is Richmond Volleyball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Now the Red Devils now an 11-point lead here in the second set. Another nice run here like they had in the first set to distance themselves from the Indians. Nice play again by Thompson. Woolridge there for Richmond. Back to the outside. Indians get the point. Back to a 10-point lead. Give that point, by the way, to Partlow, who will now be serving.
Richmond had run all 5 straight there, but
I'll take 5 straight every time. Next thing you know, you're up 10-2.
I'd trade 5 for 1.
I would every time. It seems like the odds be in your favor. Thompson able to play the middle there for Richmond. Red Devils have to make their return, and it was good enough to get the point. That might have been close to being out. One thing about Coach Jacobs, you see him right there, he never sits down, so he's trying to
He's almost out on the court.
He is. He's very close.
Maybe he should call the out of bounds.
Have a judge on that side. Boy, the Indians just falling apart again here in this second set.
They're not real strong at the net.
No, they're not. They have less size too than Richmond does.
Yeah. They volley fairly well, but
there's a heck of a serve again. Jude on the serve. Mays, strong attack on the left. Back to the left side for Anderson.
good
Red
block
Devils,
by,
yep.
Good block by Lorelei.
Another
Another one.
Did it again, 2 in a row by Lorelei Depew. Side out Red Devils. Here is Allison Jude.
Lorelei plays that net really well.
That's why I'm looking forward to her being 6 foot by the time she gets to be a senior. She will be a force to be reckoned with as Jude again, another good serve. Red Devils, by the way, only have 2 service errors. That'll be against Anderson, another net violation. You know, really both teams have served well. You mentioned Anderson. They have only 2 service errors. The Red Devils with only 2.
I don't even remember them.
They were very early in that first set. We haven't seen anything here in this set yet, but we have seen a lot of that, a lot of attack errors. Emma Kelly into the net, and the Red Devils just putting this one away.
That's what I said about their net play. That was not a difficult play there.
No. Let's see if the Indians try to make a comeback here. A cross-court attack. Right there's Thompson again. Ball played at the net. And once again, Richmond, good job on the rotation back. Mays going deep middle. From behind the attack line. Reverse hit that time by Kelly. Ow, that's too far. Point once again, but good effort both ways.
Well, Richmond had a run that time of 5 straight. There we are again, 5 for 1, 20-5. I think this one's in the barn.
I do too. I don't think Anderson.
I'm going out on a limb and say I think they
You've been known to do that, but they just don't have enough firepower. Good return there by Richmond. Indians to the outside. Woolridge on the back middle. Not a great set there for the Indians, but good enough to get Woolridge out of position and unable to return. And the Indians 2 in a row. Side out Anderson. Here is Asia Coleman. Well, unable to recover. Anderson called on the violation there. They had a real difficult time getting themselves back together after the rotation fell apart. Side out Richmond. Here is Lorelei Depew. And Depew with a point.
I'm not really sure what Anderson's strength is. I mean, they've got 10 seniors. Where's their strength? What are they better in the back row? Are they better in the front row?
No.
Serving?
No. I can't tell yet. Well, it certainly isn't on the attack very much. That's going to be wide. They try to go cross court, but nothing there as Coach Jacobs continues to coach his team up despite being down by 17.
Now we're going to see Ashley on the front row here.
Clark has played extremely well in that back row, so not getting a chance to play up front. Woolridge again on the serve. Indians with the return. Let's see if the Red Devils can set something up here. No. Well, the Indians from behind the attack line again. But you don't get many points there. Here's Clark. Indians back to the outside left. Woolridge back middle. Good job. Woolridge on the return.
Wow.
And
Kill out of the back row. That's impressive.
You don't see that very often.
No.
Now, I just talked about the back behind the attack line for Anderson. So then Woolridge comes back strong, and now we're to set point. The libero that time. Beatrice making the play. Clark on the return. Indians will try to set it to the middle. Not a good set, and that's going to fall in. Oh, no. Well, we'll take it, but it looked like it was wide. Or I thought it was in, but the official said it was wide. But Red Devils will win the second set. We will head to what could be the final set in this one here tonight on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils up on this one, 2-0. This is Richmond Volleyball, Radio Troy Digital Sport.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. Mancino's is family-friendly, serving fresh grinders, pizza, pasta, and salads daily. They serve great food priced for family budgets. And whether it's one of their homemade grinders, salads, or pizza, there's sure to be something for everyone in your family. Our baking process may cost a little more and take more time, but the end result of freshness and flavor make the real difference in all of Mancino's award-winning products. Mancino's of Richmond. Give them a call at 966-1161 or go to their website, Mancino'sofRichmond.com. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
Well, the Red Devils will look to wrap this up in 3. We'll see Richmond again in the near court. Anderson will shift to the far court.
Got 3 freshmen in the starting lineup for this. Got Lauren Udy, Lorelei Depew, and they got Ashley on the front row.
And we have seen when the freshmen are in there, they generally do play very well. Of course, they've been together for a while. That certainly helps.
Chemistry is a big part of volleyball, too.
Yeah, it is. That is a service error. That is only the 3rd of the night by the Anderson Indians. So I guess if you talked about his strength, I guess that would be it. They serve relatively well. Molly Morkin will serve, and back into the lineup for the Red Devils, Rayona Rogers. Good serve by Morkin.
Yeah, there's that soft serve. You know, they get back on their heels and they serve that thing just over.
Yeah, they don't play that back row very well. So Morkin again, this time going a little bit harder and misplayed again by the Indians.
I tell you, serving is an art.
It is.
It's not just how hard you hit it, but it's where you hit it.
Yeah, they're attacking a certain zone every time, and of course it depends on where it is, how you want to place it. Indians again have a difficult time with the Morkin serve. Woolridge, and no, it will not be kept alive. Point will go to the Indians. A little lift that time, I believe, called on the Red Devils.
Richmond didn't play that point very well.
No. Side out again for the Indians, and unable to play it in the middle back is Depew, and it's 3-2. I mentioned homecoming. Don't forget tomorrow, Richmond football will be on the air at 6:30. Kickoff at 7 as the Red Devils take on McCutcheon. Nice strike that time by Rogers. Right on the return. Indians back to the left. In the middle, Morgan, she gets out of the way. Clark with the hit. Indians again on the return. And it's too short. Red Devils get the point. That'll be an attack error on that time on the Indians.
What kind of a crowd do you expect tomorrow night?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
McCutcheon's a long way from Richmond. I don't know how many they'll bring.
Yeah, I don't think anybody travels well in the NCC.
Ashley Servan.
And you got to go 2.5 hours. It's like going to colleges anymore. There he is. Woolridge. Nope, that's going to be Kara Wright. Richmond actually in football hasn't done too bad of a job traveling this year. Here is Ashley Clark, one of the freshmen in the lineup, serving for Richmond. Red Devils going to play it on that back set to right, and Kiera gets another kill. Richmond now with their biggest lead of the third set, leading it by 4, and Clark serving again. Well, their libero, she has struggled tonight. Good play by Wright. Morgan to keep it alive. Woolridge.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't hit it well, but just enough.
Top of the net.
Top of the net. Got that little top spin, went straight down. And I venture to say that Anderson was back on their heels, anticipating a big-time strike there by Woolridge. Anderson, middle attack, Wright gets the block. Morgan sets to the outside, and that's blocked out of bounds. Point, Richmond.
5 straight.
That 5 has been popular tonight. Indians going to make a change as they will, well, not yet. Set to come in. Number 21. I don't know who 21 is, but the Red Devils get the point, though.
That's an ace.
9-2. Clark now setting the tone here.
6 in a row.
There's not a 21 in either the JV or the varsity roster here for Anderson. 7-point lead. Anderson to the outside left. Cross-court attack played there by Depew. Returned again. Here come the Indians. Short set, not a good attack again. There's Depew. Clark on a running start on the hit. Just inside the attack line. Then pushed in by Woolridge. Well, Clark was showing a little speed that time toward the ball.
7 straight.
It's an 8-point lead. Clark has been the catalyst of this one so far in the third set. Indians push it deep. Middle attack. Rogers unable to clear it. 10-3.
I'm going to get on Rayona after this game for breaking Ashley's streak.
Clark was on pace to set a school record, perhaps. Took it right away from her. Middle back there for the Red Devils. That is Depew once again. Morgan able to cover up that middle. Good job by Morgan. Woolridge returns. Red Devils +7. Anderson to the middle. Wright almost got a hand of it. Morgan there to return, and the point for the Red Devils. Played well at the net. This is Janaea Thompson. Richmond looking for their 9th win of the year. Back set to the middle, but short set it was. Here's Woolridge. Back row played better that time by the Indians. Rogers off the right. Indians back to the middle one more time, but played at the net by Lorelei Depew.
Good block that time.
Justice Mays will come back in, but not before we get a timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead this one 12-3.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Red Devils with a commanding 12-3 lead here in this possibly final set of the night. Red Devils going for the sweep as Janaea Thompson will be serving.
Indians might as well get their bus started.
I think they did. It was parked just down the street, by the way. Mays able to return it. Indians set toward the middle, and there you go.
That's the kill of the night for Anderson.
Yeah, that's their best, perhaps their best play all night long. Asia Coleman, I believe. She was the least in the vicinity. Side out Indians.
Is she a senior? They lose her?
They lose her, too. In fact, I've only seen Spaeth once, and the other is a freshman, Lauren Williams. I haven't seen Williams yet. Mays off the soft return again. Indians give it right back. Red Devils blocked. Good job by Justice Mays. Mays coming back again. Indians. Shayla Hart was there and then runs out of real estate. Point Red Devils.
You notice Matt's not playing any seniors right now. I suppose that's by design, maybe?
It could be. Figures perhaps at this point he no longer needs them tonight. Let's see how all the younger players will do together, knowing that they will be the nucleus of this team.
Because everybody in there right now is back.
Oh, wow.
Off the net.
That one died. I mean, it just hit the net and came
There's
right
really no way
down.
you can return that.
No. You'd have to be standing. I don't even care if you're even standing there. Plus, Anderson has such a short front row. That is going to be wide. That's only the third service error, the first one we have seen since early in the first set.
Wasn't wide by much.
Side on Indians, here's Asia Coleman. She is one of the 10 seniors on this roster. Clark on the back row, high in the air toward the net, played there by the Indians. Red Devils to the outside, and Mays down the line, but it's wide. Red Devils with an attack error there, 14-6.
I do stand corrected. Mays is a senior.
Mays is a senior, okay. So one senior in that lineup. That is a service error number 4 now by the Indians. Coleman hits that one into the net. Red Devils now lead it by 9. And here is Justice Mays. Red Devils have served well tonight. Again, only 3 service errors all night long. That's outside. Clark able to make the return. Good job by Clark, that upper left corner. And hit into the net. That is an attack error by Hart, and the Red Devils lead it by 10. And right now, Ethan Jacobs has no answers.
This is not going to be a difficult story to write tonight.
I expect an in-depth story. Another nice serve by Mays. Depew to the middle. Lorelei Depew, again a freshman. 11-point lead. I would like to hear about some of the intricacies of tonight's game, if you don't mind.
Well, I have all so far, but
will you put them in writing?
You'll get what you get.
You're not paying anything for it. So.
I'm not getting any paid for
I was going to
say. I get paid the same as I get up here with you.
That's true. Double duty, no pay. 18-6.
That's all right. I became independently wealthy all the years I
knew
spent
you
at the
did,
paper.
yeah. Stunk all that money in your mattress. No stock market was going to hold you back.
I can't. My only problem is I can't find it.
Your wife hiding it from you? That's long. Boy, a lot of attack errors tonight on Anderson. It's all right as long as the wife knows where it is.
I'm not sure she does. If she does, she's hiding it from me.
Well, most of them do.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a paycheck in years. There's another nice serve by Mays, and the Red Devils now just 5 away from putting this one away.
We haven't seen too many of these this year, have we?
No. But the good news now is the Red Devils, there's another nasty serve, and Anderson won't return this one. Is now the Red Devils will have, I guess, a little bit of time off from a competition standpoint.
I think about 9 days.
That's not bad. I think
No.
you get to the point now you need more practice time.
Well, and you also need some rest a little bit.
Exactly, yeah. But you play so many matches or so many games, and after a while you kind of forget that you do need to work on some things. There's another bad set attempt by Anderson. They're ready to get on the bus themselves. In fact, I think half their team probably is already loaded on.
They may go straight to the door.
They might just forget about a shower and move on. There is one of the few service errors. That's number 4 on Richmond. I think the crowd checked out of this one a long time ago as well, as they have been very subdued.
Yeah, I haven't heard much cheering.
They're saving their energy maybe for tomorrow in the football game. Red Devils have Ella Wilson, who started tonight, back in the lineup. Set to the outside, Clark, and just inside the line. How about that?
I'm going to give her a little write-up.
You should. I'd give her a whole paragraph if I were you. Call her the outstanding player of the game.
Well, no, I'm not going that far.
You should. You have every right. It's your article. You can do what you want, right?
That's what I'm told.
Add whatever you want to it. 23-7. Oh, boy. And we're now to match point. You going to get some quotes from Clark?
I don't know. I think I'm going to get. I got some quotes from Kiara Wright. I've basically been going pretty much with the seniors this year.
Yeah, that's not bad.
The freshmen will get their chance later.
Yeah, I do most of my interviews with seniors. Red Devils again to match point right here. See if Richmond can put it away. Here's Clark again. Boy, great top spin. Now you got to give her some props right there. That's going to do it on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils win it 25-16, 25-6, 25-7. We'll come back and wrap it up in a moment right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters. A division of Richmond Power and Light.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Well, the Red Devils' big night tonight. They win it in 3. As Jan said, the Red Devils will be off for a few days, and check out the schedule. Of course, it looks like a week from Saturday will be the next time they'll play, as the NCC tournament will take place right here at the Tiernan Center. But a good good finish here tonight for the Red Devils and a good team win as they win it 3-0. Thanks for being with us. Again, thanks to Jan Clark for joining us here on the broadcast. Hope you enjoyed it. The Red Devils get the 3-0 win. This has been Richmond Volleyball, Radio Troy Digital Sports.